Hello and welcome back to our series. In this episode, I'm back with my brother, George. He's 9 years old and we're going to be reviewing his favourite series, the Bunny vs. Monkey series. So, we've got all the books and today we're going to be reviewing them all. So, starting off with book number 1, Bunny vs. Monkey. No subheading. No Bunny versus Monkey and anything else, just Bunny versus Monkey. So, what's it all about?
Well, in the first one, Monkey crash lands in the woods in a failed experiment to send a monkey to the place where he meets the other woodland animals and starts to have crazy adventures and all the woodland animals always manage to foil his plans to build Monkeyopia.
Yeah, Monkeyopia is like his fantasy of like his actual. He wants to make the woods his and call them Monkeyopia. So all of these books, they're the Bunny versus Monkey series. They're from a comic called The Phoenix, and look, it's an actual it's a comic inside. It's got a few pages. It's a comic inside, and So that's book number 1. So book number 2, Bunny vs. Monkey and the Human Invasion. What's this all about?
So in the Human Invasion, basically the humans try to build a road through the woods, but the woodland animals try to stop that plan. And they successfully managed to do that.
So, that's all for the second book of the Bunny vs. Monkey series. We're reviewing these really quickly because there's quite a few of them. Mm-hmm. So this is like a quick overview. Once again, it's a comic.
Mm-hmm. They all are.
They're all comics. Written and drawn by Jamie Smart, who draws quite a bit of the Phoenix. So, This is book number 3, Bunny vs. Monkey and the League of Doom.
So, the League of Doom is basically Skunky has found a castle-y kind of place that he soon makes his base, and he very nearly manages to take over the woods. But, again, as usual, he's foiled by the woodland animals.
Yeah, so Skunky is fed up with the other animals, so he finds the castle and tries to take over the woods, and he nearly very does it, but he unleashes a terrible creature. I think it's called
the Moshgoth or something.
The
Moshgoth.
The Moshagoth. Here, the Moshagoth. And it's just it's quite a good book, but it's a bit deeper. But it's
like
still
there's
really
loads
good.
of things.
Yeah, there's a bit, but come back.
There's things that relate to other things. Okay.
It's a bit deeper than the first two. This one is light again. This is Bunny vs. Monkey and the Supersonic Eye. So what's it all about again?
So this one is when a new character, I can't remember, was released in the League of Doom, and this one is basically he or she's one.
I think it's a she.
Special one, her special one, where it introduces her
properly
as a character.
She was introduced in this book, but
that was just released because
she's properly introduced in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Properly.
Yeah, properly.
Yeah.
Properly.
Yeah. And then this one. This is another one of the slightly deeper ones. This is Bunny vs. Monkey and the Rise of the Maniacal Badger. So what's it all about again?
The Maniacal Badger tries to foil Skunky's plans, and he very nearly does it.
He does actually.
He does do it for a while, but he just turns out to be a piece of Skunky's imagination.
Yeah.
In one of his inventions.
Like this is he actually blows up the entire woods, and it's like a really, really good Really, really good
Like,
one.
look, show them.
Go like
If you go to the end,
really
you
right
get
to the
see
end. Look
like-
here, like here.
that.
He's like, he's not that big. He's just in like a thing. Look, like the woods are blown up and stuff.
And
Like,
it's just his imagination.
yeah, that's a bit more of a deeper one. Like some of these books you actually have to think, but think about what's
Especially
happening.
one of them.
You have to
We'll get to him in a minute. That's
you have
really,
to think about what's happening in it. Like it's a bit deeper. It's one of the deeper ones. It's not the Rise of the Maniacal Badger, and the League of Doom are slightly deeper, but not too deep. Now, next one, Bunny vs. Monkey and Machine Mayhem.
So, Machine Mayhem is when Skunky builds a robot, Metal Eve, who turns Monkey into a robot, and she gets loads of robots that Skunky made and tries and nearly manages to take over the woods, like a lot of these books are about.
Yeah. So she tries to take over the entire woods, and she does, but then she stops. Like, this is a really, 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 like, this is a bit more, they always have a Christmas chapter. This is a bit more, it's not deep for most of it, but at the very end, it's a bit deep.
So moving on to Multiverse Vix Up,
Yes.
where
This
one,
it's not crazy.
I don't know how to explain this one. It's not crazy, but it's just, I don't know who started it. I think it was Office Monkey started it.
They went into...
So basically, Office Monkey sends them all into different dimensions, but it starts because from the future, the woodland animals from the future come back in time through a portal and get back in, and that starts it all off.
Yeah. So it's... Yeah,
So they start them all off.
future selves go back in time and start it all. And it's kind of crazy, really.
But Office Monkey also starts it all
Like,
as well.
Office Monkey's like the main character. Like, he's the main villain.
He's
Not-
the main... He makes it happen.
And they go into parallel universes. They have to search. They all go into different ones, and they have to search for each other and then defeat Office Monkey. And
And he nearly manages to take it.
it's not deep, but it's not deep as in like you have to think.
It's just
about
it's
it.
hard to explain.
Yeah, it is in a way. But
Because
they
they
go
haven't
into
read it
parallel dimensions, and
Yeah.
So that's one of the few books where they're working together as a team.
So, also, The Impossible Pig,
That's
that is when Lucky comes in, who's a red panda, but
Oh.
she basically takes Pig's form, but doesn't look like Pig. She takes Pig's solid form, so Pig has turned into the cloud, and
I'll show you
she's
a
now
picture.
solid, basically, and Pig is now basically someone in a floating head in the clouds who controls everything.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to explain, but it's not.
Yeah, I just need to find a picture.
Yeah,
Look
yeah,
here.
look, this is what
here's-
he turns into.
This is what the pig there. That's what he starts out as, and he turns into that. What I showed you just not long ago. It's kind of hard to find it again, but yeah, here it is. Turns into that. So like he changes. He gets absorbed into the molecular stream.
And
I
also,
think I
the
said it
end
right.
of this one connects with the next one.
Yeah,
Because
it
Bunny goes into the molecule stream through
I
a
can't remember
special
what it's
molecule puddle. Look, I'll find it.
Yeah.
So he goes through a special puddle, the lake of
It used to be a
eternity.
lake, but now it's just a
Yeah,
puddle.
but now it's just a puddle. So,
'Cause-
as you see, he goes into the cloud now, and that is related to our next book, which is Bunny Bonzana.
Bunny Bonanza.
Bunny Bonanza, where there's loads of versions of him, because he is in the clouds, and there's loads of other versions of him on the ground, and he chases them back to his house with carrots, and then Monkey has actually, with his Doomfist, as you can see here. He takes over, but then Buddy comes back with still some powers from the molecule stream and makes everything good again. And then at the end, as usual, it's Christmas.
Yeah, they always have a Christmas chapter at the end.
Yeah.
And it's just like the chaos at that part. Like it's that it's not deep as in like you have to think about what's happened and stuff.
But
some of them are deep, and the one coming up is like it's
crazy.
It's my least favorite
like
one.
At the end, you just question reality. At the end,
it's my least favorite one of all.
At the start, it gets to be okay, but in the end, they literally just look. I'll show you. They just keep on waking up from people's dreams because apparently it's like people's dreams.
Like
you
it
see, and they
all
just
turns.
People's dreams, and they wake up from each other's dreams and stuff.
Like it turns
It's
out
really
to
weird.
be like they're all in each other's dreams,
Yeah.
but they've got consciousness, and it turns out to be all a dream.
Yeah.
Like I didn't
And then they
really
wake
like
up
this
from
one.
their dreams, and then they remember their dream, and they all had the same dream somehow.
Yeah.
It's very kind
It's
of
a weird
crazy.
one.
It's a weird one.
It's all right, but it's not my favorite.
It's good, but at the end, you start to question reality. And then
The newest one.
the newest
it
series
came out not long ago.
came out not long ago at all. Yeah.
Yeah, we got it the other day actually.
No, today. Yesterday, which is Intergalactic Monkey Business, where Monkey is abducted by aliens and he goes off into space, but he ruins Skunky's lab with the laser in the spaceship. So Skunky sets out to find him in that massive rocket monkey head, and this one isn't really crazy. It's actually the least craziest one.
Apart from like the first two.
Apart from the first like 2 or 3.
Apart from the first two. The two were really simple, like just normal
So the
comics.
first 2 and the last one are the most simple ones.
Yeah.
The
All
rest
others. I mean, the
loads of,
Supersonic
like,
Eye was alright, and Machine Mayhem was alright.
Yeah.
But apart from that, like,
A lot
I
of
would
them are
recommend these, like, maybe 7+.
Yeah.
Like, if you start reading them, because they're all about the same size.
Yeah,
They're,
like shortest books.
like, if it was an actual
they're
book,
short comic.
if it was an actual book, it would be about around just over 200 pages. But
And
it's a
if-
comic, so it's an easy read. So
If
it's
you're
like,
a quick reader, we are quick readers, and we usually get through these in a day.
yeah, I can read them in under a day.
Yeah,
They're
like you
short-
can read the whole series in a day. if
They're
you're a quick
fairly
reader.
long. They're fairly long comics and stuff.
Like I got this yesterday, and I finished it by the time I got to bed.
Yeah,
Before I got to
they're
bed.
fairly long for comics, but they're short for books.
So if you're a quick reader, this might not be the right one for you because we get through those in like an hour.
yeah,
So if
we
you're a
only
short
do it
reader,
because we
they're
want to
good.
complete the series now.
Yeah.
And so I recommend this for like maybe if you're
a quick reader, these probably aren't for you. But
But
if
if
you
you
read
like-
slower, like
if you
every bedtime you start to read for like 5 minutes.
if you're a
These are
slow
your
if you're a slow reader, if you're a confident reader, this isn't. If you like comics, you can do these. But if you're a confident reader, I wouldn't recommend them.
Like if
But
you're
then-
a fast reader, they're not
Yeah.
probably for you. 'cause they're
Unless
still
you like
kids.
comics, but if
Unless
you,
you like comics, you
if
can
you're
get them
if
there,
you're
'cause
not
they're-
confident in reading, these are really good.
Yeah.
Like they actually got text in them, in most of them.
Like
So I'd
there's
recommend.
only like one panel in each one with no text.
Yeah, I'd recommend these. 4.5 out of 5. They're good. They're really good.
They're
but
really good, but short.
No, it doesn't
And-
matter that they're short.
yeah.
Some of them are just a bit weird, like the Great Big Glitch.
Yeah, like the Great Big
But-
Glitch is questionable.
The majority of it, like the majority of the Great Big Glitch and all of the other books, the majority of them are good, but there's some chapters that aren't that good.
Yeah.
So that's all
And they
from
all end with Christmas.
that's all from today's special Rouse Reads episode. The first series we've done, and the first one I've done with my brother.
And not the last.
So I'd really recommend these if you're not a confident reader or if you like comics. So come back next time for more Rouse Reads.
Bye.